Okay, brain chips, telepathic chips, sex chips, and the soul catcher. MindFlex. This is predictive programming now for the brain chips propaganda that's coming through. And look, and this is not to say that this technology can't be used for good, but it won't be, because it's in the hands of the military-industrial complex. The military-industrial complex will never strengthen the populace. It never has, it never will. So until I see Mother Teresa Incorporated start releasing products like this, I'd say don't go anywhere close to them. Oh no, this is really good as well. I'll try, hang on. That should have worked. Anyway.
And he's going to show me how to control something with the power of my mind.
That's right. It's MindFlex, Chelsea. MindFlex is a game, or the object of the game is actually to move a ball through an obstacle course. But what's unique about this is that you move the ball with the power of your mind, as you said. That's where this headset comes into play. There's 3 different sensors on this headset. One that's going to go... can I put this on you?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. One goes against your forehead.
Watch this.
And you can feel that right there. Okay, excellent. And then 2 clip onto your earlobes, making quite a fashion statement. Focus and concentrate on levitating the ball, because these sensors are going to detect your level of concentration, your level. That's what's going to move this ball. So focus, concentrate. With your free hand, if you can reach up to this dial. That's okay, we'll get it back. Reach up to this dial. Try out this dial. Give it a good turn. See how it feels. Okay, great. That dial is going to move the ball horizontally on the track, okay? But it's going to want to disrupt your focus. Don't lose focus, okay? All about concentration and coordination. So concentrate, lift the ball. Good. Now turn it. Turn the wheel. Turn it. Turn it. Now try. Now don't lose focus. Concentrate. Oh, look at this. Yes! Through the obstacle. Well done.
Okay, let me just go.
And he's going to
There's the Soul Catcher by your own British Telecom. Great name. It's a brain chip, basically, that's records all. Look, it's one of those things where when we look at it from our movement's perspective, we don't know whether things like this are actually true, realistically, because it's got a release date of 2025. But if they manage to pull this off, realistically, it would be a case of, like in the Matrix, where the baby's born microchipped, controlled from birth, and functions as a drone within a hive community to serve the hive. There is no individuality, there is no autonomy, there is no free will. Now, the Neo-Luddites, which were a movement within the textile workers that actually originated in England in 1811, they had the balls and the guts to basically go and destroy the machinery that was displacing them. Here we have companies that are basically hunting you and hunting your family and your lineage and your next generation, and the average person does nothing. It's just... Anyway, sorry. Carry on. There's a sex chip. Now this will have major uptake. My friends will buy one. Anyway, I'll let you read that because I want to laugh. Are we done?
Does it roll over and snore after?
Yeah, it does. No, that's the upgrade.
I missed the last line.
You want the last line? See, so, okay, look, there was a lady who was actually implanted with it, right? Now, here's a lady that could have permanent orgasms, and she removed it. So there must have been a conflict, realistically, you know, on an ethical or moral. I mean, I don't know the lady, but But most people, you know, quest for orgasms, and she said, no, I don't want them. So something had happened that was on a far deeper level as well. We need to understand that. Okay, the biometric harvest. This is a push technique. We don't want to really give our biometrics. What have we got? Face recognition, eye, iris, retina, fingerprint, finger geometry, hand geometry, voice, signature, gait, typing, DNA matching, ear, odour. Where do we go to next? Knee biometrics. Private parts are coming up. I kid you not. Actually, remember me, I'm quoting this one. I'm going out on a limb, but I'll predict that.
Two main axes.
Okay,
continuous.
Hang on. Okay,
two main axes. Two main axes. Continuous, robust.
Okay, what is happening now? We're moving from external biometrics, right? So there is this lust, as mentioned, to get the number of your man. So the more biometrics markers we have, or indicators we have of you, the better the match in the mainframe. So where it's moving is it's actually moving to internal biometric markers, and
two main axes.
What's
continuous,
this?
Robust, and non-obtrusive authentication.
So it's continuous, so that means you're under constant surveillance.
And validation of nominal physiological initial state and monitoring of the physiological state of the user before and during the execution of safety-critical tasks, so as to prevent risky situations and minimize accidents that are due to human errors. The Humadio approach is to fuse novel and emerging biometric modalities with existing advanced biometric techniques into a multimodal biometric platform. One of the main objectives of the project is to study the potential of physiological biometrics that describe the person's internal rather than external physiology for the person's authentication.
See, note it says all can be faked. So when Jackie Smith says to you the biometrics that we're doing with IBM, she's lying. They're all lying. It's a case of this. It's never enough. Your external biometrics aren't enough. And where's it going after this? It's going to functional MRI, which is brain scanning. But if we listen to Tom Mitchell, who's a master of doublespeak, he said it's not mind reading. It's thought identification. Do you feel better now? So anyway, John Dylan Haynes, he's not a bad guy. He actually said, look, they're going beyond mapping the line. They're actually reading intentions. So what they want to do is they want to fuse you to the point where, as Greg Nikolettos moves from point A to point B, are my intentions good for the system? And it's a military-industrial complex system, right, where what they want to do is ensure that as I move from point A to point B, the movements I make are not a threat. Now, where it gets scary is the algorithms eventually will actually be done by artificial intelligence. So the machine will dictate. And how that is evident is when you actually see what is happening now with Afghanistan and Iraq. Most of the bombings are now being done with drones. Do you know what I mean? So there is this desire amongst these psychopaths to basically build robot warriors